Bacterial infections in dogs, different types and treatment by Dr. Sarah Oko DVM. Veterinarian 5 minutes read 2 comments. Table of contents. Empty heading. What are bacterial infections in dogs? What causes bacterial infections in dogs? Weakened immune system. Poor diet. Aging, allergies, lack of exercise. Stress. Other illnesses. Different types of bacterial infections in dogs, skin infections, leptospirosis, Lyme disease, bacterial ear infections, bacterial eye infections, urinary tract infections. Pyometra. How are bacterial infections in dogs treated? A brown dog sleeps with its head on the arm of a couch. Has your dog recently been diagnosed with a bacterial infection? There are many different types of bacterial infections that they may have and many things that you can do to fix these infections. Depending on the infection, there are different treatment methods. Quickly noticing that there is something wrong with your dog will help you be able to fix these issues and get your dog back to their normal, healthy, and happy life. What are bacterial infections in dogs? Bacterial infections can happen anywhere in your dog's body. When your dog gets a cut or scrape, these bacteria can enter their body through these openings. They can also enter through the mucous membranes found in their eyes, mouth, and nose. Once the bacteria have entered your dog's body, it can get into their bloodstream and travel anywhere, causing an infection. What causes bacterial infections in dogs? There are many reasons that your dog would get bacterial infection. These are a few common causes that your dog may have suddenly developed an infection. Weakened immune system. If your dog is sick or has another disease, they can get bacterial infections more often than healthy dogs. Your dog's immune system should be able to fight an infection, but with a weakened immune system, they cannot fight off the bacteria that they come in contact with and can get an infection. Poor diet. What your dog eats affects their health. If your dog is eating a poor diet, they will not have the proper nutrients and energy to fight any infection. This can cause them to have bacterial infections more often than if your dog was fed high-quality dog food. Aging. As your dog gets older, they are more prone to developing bacterial infection because they no longer have a healthy immune system or may also have a different disease along with their infection. Allergies. If your dog has allergies, they are more likely to develop a skin infection. When they itch and scratch, they are injuring the protective layer of the skin. This can allow bacteria to easily and quickly cause a skin infection. Lack of exercise. Exercise helps your dog stay fit and healthy. By keeping your dog at a healthy weight, you can decrease the infections that they have. This also keeps them from developing fat rolls that can also easily get infected. Stress. If your dog is stressed, their immune system is not able to function properly. You may notice that your dog is a little sicker and may easily develop bacterial infections. Other illnesses. If your dog is fighting other illnesses, they may also develop bacterial infections. This is because their body is having to handle another disease while also trying to keep their body from developing a bacterial infection. Different types of bacterial infections in dogs. There are many different types of bacterial infections that your dog can have. These are some of the more common bacterial infections seen in dogs.